Welcome back to Leffafriikki Cinema. It's time for another weekly review, and it's been quite an exciting week and a couple of interesting things what has happened in the past week. First of all, my full review about the Ava Cinema remote is out. It has got a lot of views so far, and it's pretty interesting video. I can recommend for you to go and take a look at that. I go through what is Ava Cinema remote, can that remote replace old Harmony Elite, and what are the pros and cons in that remote. So take a look at that video. It came out on Wednesday. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend you to go and take a look at that one. But let's go the main subject probably for this week. So yesterday I went to Helsinki Highend fair. It's well, there's two audio fairs in Finland, and this is another one of them. And right now I will show you some pictures from the fair and see what were interesting in that fair at this time. And couple of interesting things I saw in there. First of all, obviously, once again, Genelec had a very nicely decorated room, really like building the brand. It's not just the hotel room walls or anything like that. You had covered all the walls, and you had a lights making little nice green atmosphere pointing out the Genelec. And in my opinion, it was very nice. Yeah, those speakers, you can definitely get a lot of dynamics, and it is really interesting. Again, not something. Well, I would put those speakers any time in my home theater, but I just don't have money. They're way out of my reach. But other than that, they're not the speakers I would pair in my living room. So I'm really happy with my Genelec ones in my living room. They are exactly my living room speakers. What else did I see there? There was these really interesting looking red speakers. They played some Finnish music from LP disc. Is that LP in English? I'm not sure. But anyway, from the disc. And it sounded actually really good. They weren't looking that bad. I think they were looking pretty good. So I think that was probably one of the best rooms in the fair this year. Then in the lobby there was some Anthem speakers. They sounded really good. It was a good looking setup in there in the kind of a lobby or fireplace room or whatever. It was really interesting. Other than that, there was a room where I didn't even test it. It was ridiculous. But there was some, USB stick which they say that just put it in the room. It's not connected in the signal, anywhere in the systems. It's just there on the table, and that's crap. It's just 2,500, and you just put the USB stick on the table, and it makes your music sound better. That's ridiculous. But I went to see that one also there. I actually missed one interesting room. I don't know why I didn't go there, but I missed it. One room I should go in. Other than that, a lot of interesting discussions again. Audiokauppa, they had two spots this year. They were introducing the headphones, which I'm not really interested at all. I have a little, Apple in-ear plugs, and that's all I need. I never been interested about the headphones. And then they had another room in the other side of the hotel. It was interesting, but again, good discussions with them. Marek had same room they had last year. The room is pretty nice, but at the time when I was there, they didn't really play the speakers that I would be probably interested to hear, which I actually heard last year in the same fair. So Marek sound speakers weren't that interesting for me this year, but I had a long conversation with the Marek, and that was also very interesting. New things and new plans and stuff what we talk about there for quite a long time. Other than that, I think the fair was pretty similar to last year. Nothing really wow effect for me. Some DIY stuff was interesting, but again, not really something that really gathered my attention like did last year. Uh, I didn't find this year's fair as interesting as last year. I don't know what's the reason, but it wasn't really like as interesting as last year when they were very interesting stuff last year. But I was there about 2 hours, walk around, talk to people, and that was pretty much my fair this year. And looking forward to next ones. It's always nice to go there and see people and see what's new coming up in the business. But that was this year's Helsinki High-End Fair. But let's go to next thing. This week, physical media. I finally got 3 physical media discs that I've been waiting for ever. I thought I would get them one by one, but then they waited and sent me all 3 together when the last one was released last week. It's actually released on Monday, but anyway. But let's go see what I got. First of all, movie that I'm not sure if I'm gonna like at all. I think, without knowing better, I think this is kind of artistic movie, a little bit like, was it Aurora or whatever was the last year that I got it, but a lot of attention in the Oscars, so I wanted to get this and see what this movie is all about. But before watching it, before seeing the trailer, not sure how interested I am about it, but I will definitely give a chance and let's see what it is. But then next 2 movies are huge. They are really huge. First of all, Ben-Hur. Uh, I just downloaded this into my Revolution or my NAS, and it actually has 2 UHD discs. So the movie is divided into 2 discs. It's interesting, but I think this is very long. I don't even remember how long it was, but this is also Oscar film from the past. I'm not sure if or when I have seen this before, but I really looking forward to watch that one as well. And then the main movie from that delivery is Nuremberg. I really looking forward to watch this movie, and I think it's coming next. I think right after finishing this video, I will start watching Nuremberg. Really Russell Crowe, Rami Malek, very interesting story. I really looking forward into this one. So this is definitely going to screen probably already right now. What's in the blog this week? You can see it here that there's one post from past week, and that post number is 998. So we are just 2 posts behind the 1000 post, and this week video was Anaconda 2025. This actually surprised me a little bit because I think it was better than what I actually thought about it. It was a comedy. I didn't really know what to expect. Sound was pretty good. It was good looking movie. there was actually a pretty good story if we really look like, what the movie was about it. I wasn't seeing the first one. I thought I was. I didn't, really know what that movie is about either. But I was expecting a really, really highlighted audio experience, which partly it was. It was pretty good. But again, storyline, good sequel in the next one, even though it wasn't really sequel, I guess, because I haven't seen the first one. But it was better than what I expected, and especially because it's the comedy. I think it was quite a good. Uh, what else? What else? Nothing really. That was pretty good. So 2 posts behind 1,000. Let's see what is coming up next. But let's see one more thing and what's coming up next week, because next week is coming interesting stuff also. I mentioned in my Ava Cinema remote video that I had little issues with my Panasonic because my Panasonic is in the other room, and because of that it needs to be connected only with the infrared, and because I don't have infrared red in there, that caused a little problem. But I solved the problem. I got the IR extender, got it last week, and I installed that last week, and once I get the video edited I will put that online as well. So there's actually coming sequel to that Ava Cinema remote video, and I can tell you right now that everything works great. I will not change this remote anymore. I was actually thinking about also to get that uh, unfolded circle remote 3. Okay, if somebody wants to send me that, I can still review and test it and see if it can compete with the Ava Cinema remote but as of right now, Ava Cinema remote is my decision, and it works great. It's great looking, it feels great, it has everything what I need, and I'm so used to into it already. It's right here next to me, and this is really you know great tool in my room, and something I've been looking forward to get it for a long time, and now it's finally here. And by the way, while I'm talking about that IR repeater and that everything works, I also got so good offer about the Nano Brain. That Nano Brain is on the way. So Nano Brain will be added in the system as well, and that's how sure I am about this system right now. So I'm really happy to have that in my system as well. But that video probably coming later as well. Something else might be happening next week. Let's see. It's gonna be huge, and I mean huge. And if that's gonna happen, I will definitely let you know next week episode. But that's hopefully happens next week, and I can get some money and buy something really massive. So let's see if that happens next week. Also, one friend supposed to come over on Friday, so let's see if he comes over. It's always nice when friends comes over. He hasn't been here for a long time and never heard Trinnov before, and I think he's gonna be impressed when he sees the new room. Also on Tuesday, I'm been talking about a lot that ground heating system. It's finally coming in Tuesday, so now everything else will be set it up on Tuesday, and then after that we have a new heating system in the house, which obviously affects in the home theater as well. No more cold days in home theater. That's awesome. That's really awesome. But I think this is all. A lot of stuff from the past week. It's been a nice week. Now all the coaching stuff is over, so more time for watching movies as well. And right now I will definitely go into Nuremberg. So great to have you. Follow the channel. Please subscribe. That would help me a ton. So please subscribe and comment. And I will also add that Ava Cinema remote video here. So please take a look at that one if you haven't seen it yet. It's very interesting. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.